Office romances tend to be complicated, not to mention frowned upon. But what if your office is 30,000 feet above ground? Does it get any easier? Former flight stewardess and author of bestseller The Sky is Crazy and the latest book Madness Aboard, Yvonne tells us why getting involved with a fellow flight attendant or a pilot is still not such a good idea.
When I was flying, I'm just speaking of my own perspective, I felt that to be involved with your own colleague, and then you have a lot of flight schedules that might not be together all the time with other people. Sometimes some girls, they're more sensitive. You know, when you're flying, sometimes a turbulence happens. If she falls down and he picks her up, or in certain conditions like that, if you are the very jealous kind and then you can't take it and then it goes round, people like to gossip, young girls like to gossip, right. And then they might say something, that affect you emotionally. So if you think you're weak, and I think I was when I first started, I felt that I could not take this kind of emotional roller coaster. I don't get to see him often, and he gets to go to different places with a lot of other girls that I might not feel very comfortable with, because there are news about a lot of bitchy girls as well. If I don't feel comfortable, I don't want to get involved. So I met my first boyfriend when I was training as a music teacher, and after I joined the airline, people always assume, hey, so who is your latest bill? Passengers or pilot? No, I actually went back with a group of my music teachers' friends, and I was very attached to them in the sense that every time I come back from a flight, they are there for me. And one of them happened to be my ex-boyfriend, and now he is my husband. So it was really a clear-cut thing for me that, to the surprise of a lot of people, oh, you mean you actually married your first boyfriend? I can't believe it. This is a stewardess, and she married her first boyfriend. But it goes to say that, a lot of things, they are so overrated. People always thought, oh, stewardesses, so bimbotic. They only look good. And when they don't look good anymore, they get a ground job at the airport. But you'll be surprised, a lot of former stewardesses, they still look good. I'm in my 40s. Thank you.
Having been a stewardess for 6 years, we couldn't resist asking Yvonne just what is it about stewardesses and LV bags?
Because of the tendency that stewardesses, they always have LV. So the newcomers who come in, they feel that I want to fit into that group of people. I don't want to be looked upon like, oh, I'm so kampong, I don't have LV. So there's the tendency, if you're very young, you want to conform, you want to be in the circle of such glamorous girls with, high-end branded goods. There's a tendency that they might acquire that kind of taste. But as they grow older, I think when they're more secure of themselves, they know what they're getting into, maybe they have commitments for a house, a condo, or a car, then they start to look, their character, their personality is not just been packed into this label.
So if you'd like to read more about Yvonne's adventures on the plane, check out Madness Aboard and her first book, The Sky is Crazy, at major bookstores.